Seth, when we talked last time, you had seen the start of this file. I know it doesn't look much more complete than it was before. I've done a lot of thinking, and I've got all the clearance issues worked out so that this fixture will work the way that we intend. This plate is 20 inches wide, 8 inches tall. These plates are 12 inches wide and 7.5 inches tall, which is critical. I'll get back to that later. This fixture will expand from in this direction. In this direction it will expand from 12 to 24, and in this direction out here, which I didn't tie together yet. I figured let's get a bid to you guys and let's get some buy-in from ABB before I detail this drawing to the level that it's ready to be machined. But this, I think, gets the point across. Anyway, in this direction it expands from 20 inches to 40 inches. So 12 to 24 and 20 to 40. Based on all the lid sizes that she showed me when I was there, that covers every lid that you guys do. Let's turn off this top portion here so you can see. Basically, when I was there, you saw this portion here with the one gear, one rack per side, and as you move this side, the opposite side will move. So it doesn't matter which side she's on. If she pulls on one of these, the other one's going to move in the opposite direction. But basically, I've got 2 guides per plate. Same here. I'll have a guide and a gear. But because it was so much wider, I went with twice as many bearings so we get support as far out as we can. The plan is to make all this stuff out of aluminum, all these plates and everything that I can out of aluminum, keep the weight down as low as I can, and then to add cups that we can put sand or water. Sand, I think, makes more sense. 2 cups on either side of this cylinder. What that's going to do is, going back to that 1/2 inch that I've shortened this plate up, when this fixture drops down out of the sky, there'll only be a 1/2 inch between the bottom of this plate and the lid. And the idea there is we've got the 2-hand safety protecting the operator upon the time that it drops. If I keep that distance really small, then it's going to be hard to put your fingers under there to get hurt. And so rather than having a switch that verifies that this is all the way down, I think just the fact that it's so close to the lid will protect people's fingers. But getting back to the weights, if I have 2 cups full of sand on either side of the cylinder, we'll be able to make sure that the weight first is hitting on these corners of the main plate, right? If you've got weights out here on the side plates. But then second, whenever she hits a button to extend this cylinder, that's a cylinder with a 1-inch stroke. So it's going to go down 1/2 inch to touch the lid, and then another 1/2 inch, and it'll lift the entire fixture. Hopefully most of the weight is in those sand cups, and so we could apply up to 400 pounds of force wherever this is on the lid. So that's the concept there. Like I said, see if ABB buys in. This is the first time John Glass is seeing this as well, so he's going to get me all of the controls for those cylinders, and then we'll get you a price. And if we want to move forward, then I can send you a more complete model before we, to sign off on before we actually make the thing. But I think we've got enough here that I know all my parts costs and machining costs. So this should be enough for us to get you a price, and you can let us know if we want to move forward and really complete the engineering. Let me know if you need to see any other views. Fusion 360 has a way that I can share files with people. I can also send you a step file. It wouldn't have any of the joints in there, but if you want to play with it, we can do that as well. So I've got all my heights correct. The top of this is sort of an exploded view, but the top of that is 24 inches from the bottom here, and that's the exact same size as the fixture that you have now. And one other big improvement I want to mention is that the current fixture doesn't have a way to adjust left to right, these side plates here. She just takes that handle and it's got a sliding part on there, but it doesn't go all the way out to 40 inches. And when it does get out, by the time that those sliding plates get out to 40 inches, she doesn't have a handle to grab onto anymore, and she's losing leverage the whole time. With this method, if we put some weights next to these cylinders, the force will be the same no matter where it's at, and setup should be a breeze if she just grabs these plates and moves them out. she only has to move one side at a time. So let me know if there's anything else you need. I will talk to you later. Thank you.